everyone, 321 Longshot here, giving you a game in the SU-101. This is my new Tier 8 tank destroyer. Got it a few days ago. If you looked at one of my previous videos, you would have saw in the description that I had a new tank that I show you guys this weekend. This is it. This is on highway, and I'm making my way up north, as this gun does not have good gun depression and would not suit heading into the town very well unless you stayed back. But anyway, looking at the gun depression right here, that's about it. The gun depression is pretty terrible in this tank. And I'm using the stock gun right here, which only has 175mm of penetration, which really sucks. So I sit up here knowing that my gun depression is really bad. Hope to get some shots as they come over the ridge. And as you'll see, there will be 3 heavy tanks, I believe. Yeah, 3 heavy tanks are sitting behind me. 2 of them I can understand since they're KV-1Ss. For the 9S6, I just expect to go over the bushes and maybe have to switch positions. So we're just sitting here. I'm going to speed it up to spare you guys the allotted time sitting here. So I back up here, seeing that I'm not exactly the best to be put in front. And the IS-6 makes a push, seeing that there's not enemy tanks. None of the enemy tanks have pushed yet. KV-1S sits in a bush, while the IS-6 scouts ahead. One of the KV-1Ss stays back. I'm not exactly sure why, but he starts heading towards the bridge in the middle. Probably get some shots off at the guys on the other side when a VK-36018 pops up. Get the nasty shot. Is that the... No, that can't be a 36018. That's too much. Take a shot right here. I angle my armor so to increase the chance of bounce, and there's one bounce. This tank has 120mm of armor, so it's not the stupidest idea to try to angle your armor. So I go ahead and move up, catch up with the IS-6 and KV-1S. And as you can see, I'm rolling along here at about 50 kilometers an hour. And I peek right over this ledge, even with my bad gun depression, seeing if the Tiger's P has not spotted me. Let's stick around to take out this Tiger P, because I know that he can cause a lot of havoc if he's not taken out. And I immediately get moving, as you saw those shots flying earlier. This could be considered a mistake, moving into an open field instead of the bushes, but I wanted to use the Tiger P as cover. I back up here so that it'd be a little bit longer it'd take a little bit more for them to spot me. And I'm basically waiting for these tanks to move up to spot targets. I move up some, try to get a better shot. And see this is where that 175mm penetration doesn't quite cut it, as I bounced off the KV-1S. IS-6 still keeps taking some shots. And score is pretty even. We lost the town, they lost the field. And we're basically moving up to try to get a good position on the opponents. Well, I think at this rate we're just trying to cap it out. And T-28 decides that because we're winning, we're a stupid team. Because that makes so much logical sense. I always hate the comeback. You're dead, we're not, because if you think about it, that just means you took a bullet for the team. And we're rolling into the cap circle right now. We're gonna finish this game off with try to finish the game off with the capture. When a Panther pops up. Panther misses me because, you know, even though they got accurate guns, they like missing anyway. And I basically get into a situation, and I basically get into a good spot where no matter which way the Panther pops up, I'm gonna be able to get a shot at him. He misses his shot. I realized that he was gonna try to pull off another shot, so I tried angle, but it didn't work. And I just came charging at that Panther. And the Panther had to say, "Come at me, bro." Yeah, typical response. And right before the match ends, I just decide to add on, you ran. Well, thank you all for watching. That was a pretty interesting game. This is 321 Long Shot signing out. Good luck, comrades.